Hey guys, what is up? It is Bibs7 here again, and welcome to another RuneScape 3 vlog here today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the weekly update coming out this week. I'm really kind of getting annoyed that they keep calling them weekly updates. Like, if they don't call the new quest when that comes out, like if they don't title that news post the needle skips, then I'm honestly going to be pretty annoyed because, like, just having it say weekly update every week is just, I don't know, it pisses me off. I can't really explain why, but I want to see what's coming out this week from the title of the article. I don't give a shit about what date it is. I know the fucking date, and I know it's the weekly update, so just don't, like, why do you put that? And then if I ever want to go through and look at, like, what all updates did actually come out in 2018, there's just going to be a whole list of weekly updates. Like, I don't know what the hell was released on a weekly update, so a little bit annoyed with that. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I'm just walking around randomly, but either way, the first thing at the top of the list of this week's weekly update post is the Premier Club prices for this year. They haven't actually released the details on what it's going to include, but they have released the prices. So it is, I think it is the same as it was last year in terms of bonds. It's 20 bonds for the gold, 10 for the silver, and 5 for the bronze. And then for the prices, I'll just go over the gold. It's $90 USD, which I think is more than it was last year. I'm not 100% sure. 80 euros or 55 British pounds or some shit. I don't know what the hell that is. I think that's pounds. And if you do the math out, the British pound price is like $20 cheaper than the USD price. So if you convert the 55 pounds to USD, let me just make sure because I just saw it on Reddit. 55 pounds to USD is $70 in the US. So for some reason, if you buy it with British pounds, it's literally a $20 discount, which is kind of weird. I don't know if there's any way of me being able to do that, but I may just buy it with bonds as well anyways. I'm not sure. I don't know how many accounts I want to buy it on this year, really, but let's see. Bond is that, so how much is it for 400 mil? Yeah, I mean, I could do that. That's not too expensive, really. Maybe I'll try to finish off the orb set that I have one orb in here. Maybe I'll finish that off and just spend all of the profits from that on the Premier Club. But either way, that is pretty interesting, honestly, the prices, how they've changed and how that such a big discount for the pounds if you are paying with real life money. I know a lot of people do it with bonds nowadays, but obviously it's up to you. And they also mention, be sure to hoard your loyalty points. There is a special aura sale coming out at the start of next year. So I assume that's going to mean that there's going to be a bunch of auras, or all the auras even, that are going to be cheaper than they normally are. So that's kind of going to be weird. I wonder how much they're going to be a discount for. But like, if this is their attempt at making auras less aids for new people, they really should rethink their strategy, because we're still waiting on hearing anything about the aura rework or loyalty point rework. We haven't heard anything about it, and this is the first time they've even addressed the loyalty points at all in the past few months. So not really too excited about that, but that might be good for Iron Man or something if you're making a new account. Also, this right here is apparently the outfit that you get for the 2019 Gold Premier Club. And honestly, it looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I just hate wings in general, so I don't like the wings. But the armor set itself is actually very nice, if you ask me. I like it a lot. Well, the helm is kind of a bit too much with those plumes, but the chest and legs are very nice, and the gloves and boots as well. So I like that a lot. I don't really do the cosmetics all that much, anyways. But honestly, that armor set looks pretty good. I will admit. Also, tomorrow, this chest here is opening up, so I'm not going to make a video just for that, so I'll just tell you what's in it now. It says it on the news post. It's kind of weird that they're doing that and the mining and smithing beta tomorrow instead of on the Monday. I don't understand why they're doing that, but you'll get a unique colored version of the Necronium armor set and weapons as cosmetic overrides, which should be pretty cool. And then you'll get a resources token, which can be redeemed when the full version of the mining and smithing rework is out next year, and that'll give you a chunk of ore and salvage resources. So nothing too special really, but some cool stuff in there. I'm looking forward to seeing what the cosmetic armor set looks like. But yeah, that is tomorrow when that opens up, so we'll see what time. Maybe it's at reset tonight. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Obviously, Double XP weekend is next weekend. I will be finishing off my 120 Slayer, 7.3 mil XP only for that as well. I have actually this weekend I went through and got pretty much all of the music tracks out of the way. I'm only missing 3 music tracks at this point, I guess. See, this is wrong. It says 1243, but down here is 1244. What the fuck is up with that? But all the ones I'm missing are ones that require multiple people. There's one for, let's see, what was it? Trouble Brewing, there's one that you need to start a game of Trouble Brewing. There's this one for mobilizing armies, and I don't know, because I couldn't even fucking complete the tutorial. I don't know if I was doing something wrong or if it's just bugged, but I couldn't even complete the tutorial to get into the lobby to start a regular game. So I don't know what the fuck to do with that. Like, he says something like you need to click to explore and maybe they'll find the shit, and then I click to explore and nothing happens. So pretty sure that must be bugged, but they are obviously removing that minigame pretty soon, but not soon enough for me to be able to comp without getting the music track. So yeah, that kind of sucks, unless they've already removed that music track, and that's why it says there's 1243 instead of 44. And then Stealing Creation, you need multiple people to start a game of that. That shouldn't be too hard to get. But then there was one more. That was some other mini game, I think. Oh, just passed it. Oh yeah, Fist of Guthix. I have to start a game of that, which I think it requires 4 or 5 people. So that's kind of annoying that I have to get other people to finish off those music tracks, but I did get most of the ones I needed out of the way, and then I am going to finish my comp with the Reaper killing the Legio that I need to kill for that. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'll finally get my comp cape on this account. Looking forward to that over the Double XP weekend. Let me know what you guys are going to be doing in the comments, and yeah, good luck on hitting your goals for that weekend. I am still working on the goal on that I haven't wanted to talk about too much, so I'm still not going to talk about it, but I'm still working on it and getting closer and closer to completing it as well. I didn't really release any videos last week. I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video, though, about some ideas I had that I might want to be getting into. The other thing that also came out this week actually was the tooltips for potions, so I assume it's enabled by default, so let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's what tells you what your potions do. I mean, it's pretty obvious what you'd expect it to be. They are a bit big. You can turn them off, though, if you want. So I may do that because I don't really care about these, because I mean, I know what my potions do. Obviously, it's good for new players and people who don't know what all the potions do, but personally, I don't really want that. But it is cool that they are adding tooltips for stuff like that, because there's a lot of potions in the game and new players probably wouldn't know what they do. But let me see, how do you turn this off? I know they said it somewhere. Tooltip information has been upgraded for combo potions, juju potions. Oh yeah, they also have for regular gem bags, they have it. I'm not sure. I thought they said you could disable it in here somewhere, but honestly, I'm not about to look through all the motherfucking settings to find it, so whatever. I'll just leave it on for now. But yeah, after that is pretty cool. That was one of the things they mentioned the month ahead, which is kind of weird. But I guess we'll probably be getting a patch week next week, unless the quest comes out next week, and then the patch week is going to be the last week. But there's going to be a patch week for one of the next 2 weeks, and then the other one will be the quest. So we'll see when those are actually going to be lined up to be. But then obviously Mining and Smithing Beta comes out tomorrow. I will be making a video on that. I will try it out, make a video on the beta. It might not be tomorrow specifically. I might make it on Wednesday or something, but I'll definitely be making a video on the Mining and Smithing Beta and sharing my thoughts and what they've changed and how it's going to work out when it actually comes out. And then for the patch notes, there's a bunch of fixes for a lot of achievements that from the achievement bonanza that came out last week. The achievement system's always been really buggy ever since they reworked it, so obviously there was going to be a hell of a lot of new bugs when they introduced new achievements. Like there's just a lot of achievements that like I got that I never actually did. Let's see. Let me see. I'm sure I can find one pretty quick here. I don't remember ever allowing Kriara to push me from one wall to another. I definitely never have defeated Krill with a willow weapon. I 100% have never done that. So yeah, there's just some things that are on here that I've never done, but I've unlocked. So it's still kind of buggy stuff in this in the achievement systems, but a bunch of fixes to those. If you want to see the specifics, you can check out the patch note page. I mean, there's just a bunch of achievements that were bugged and now they're fixed. For others, okay, they do have a path for how to toggle it off. So you go to settings, gameplay, game interaction. We were already there. And then scroll down to tooltip options. Where are we at Jesus Christ, dude, there's so many freaking settings. Where's the tooltip options? Did I miss it completely? Oh, god damn. There it is. There's nothing in here that says tooltip options, you stupid assholes. Change the behavior of game interaction and available options. Nice job. You don't even know your own settings menu because of how spaghetti it is. But there you go. You can disable it right there, which I will do so because I don't need extra information. And yep, you can see back to normal. Very nice. Other than that, that's pretty much it. There was basically no patches really this week aside from the fixes to the achievements. So no ninja updates unless the ninja team was the one who worked on the tooltips, so I don't know. But yeah, that was it for this week. But that was not it for all the unintended updates. They somehow, apparently, according to Reddit, I did not experience this because I don't get to log in on the Mondays until lunchtime when I make these videos, but apparently, and I am almost positive it's fixed, but you were not able to pick things up off the ground. So if I dropped this aggression potion, say, I would have not been able to pick it up. The only way you could pick things up is if you telegrab stuff. And I just like, how the fuck does that it's insane. Like, people meme on it all the time, like, oh, they're gonna make this small tweak and it's gonna break the whole game, but it actually fucking happens way too often. I don't understand at all. Like, what update that came out this week caused this? There's next to nothing that came out. Just the potion tooltips literally was the only actual change aside from the patch notes that was updated this week. So, and somehow they managed to break the game so you can't pick shit up off the ground. Like, what the fuck? I'm surprised that I haven't seen any pictures of someone who got like a Hazelmere signet ring or some shit and couldn't pick it up. But like, Jesus Christ, man, they need to get their shit together with these kinds of things. It's actually ridiculous how this types of stuff even happens with the smallest amount of changes, and B, gets through their QA system. Like, I feel like this week they didn't even do any QA because it was barely any changes, and somehow someone managed to break the entire picking things up system through some magical method. But man, that is crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it though for this week, you guys. Now I just want to talk a little bit about this one idea kind of that I had for just basically to allow me to make some more videos and, you know, just be a bit more active on the channel. Because right now I do the weekly vlogs for the updates, and then every now and then I'll have a video for the Slayer series or the collection series, and that's pretty much what all I'm releasing right now. But I was thinking maybe I could do some videos kind of like, I'll do like maybe a video of like my top 5 favorite bosses in the game, and like talk about why and stuff like that, and then like my top favorite quests, stuff like that. Just kind of like, you know, list videos. I know they're kind of oversaturated in terms of YouTube videos as a whole, but I haven't really seen too many people for RS3 do videos like that. So if you guys can let me know in the comments what you think about that, I would appreciate it. But I'll probably be doing one at some point either this week or next week just to test it out, and then you guys can leave your thoughts on that as well. But let me know again in the comments. Just basically would allow me to do more videos, get some more content out there for you guys, and just kind of share my thoughts on various aspects of the game as well. So I think it could be pretty cool. But you guys can, again, let me know in the comments your thoughts on that for sure. But yeah, like I said, I'll be making another video this week at least on the mining and smithing beta, either tomorrow or Wednesday probably. And also I'll probably make a short video on the Premier Club details when they do come out, because it's supposedly going to come out later this week, the actual details on what is included. So I'll probably make a video on that as well if you guys are looking forward to the Premier Club at all. But yeah, that's basically it for this video, guys. Again, let me know your thoughts on this week's update in the comments, as well as what you're doing for Double XP weekend, and maybe what you think about those video ideas that I just talked about. Thanks for checking out the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.